you'll be amazed by the number of people who have it very difficult to provide their services or expertise to humanity because they're struggling with the fact that there have been some people who have not been interested in what they're about, and they're taking that as a personal offense. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. And one of the things that I'm doing in this season is not only learning how to live with the acceptance as to who I am, I'm learning how to help other people do the same. I've discovered that there are a lot of people, one, who don't like themselves, and two, who have this massive misunderstanding as to what other people are about. Most people have so much going on, they don't even care about you. They're not, you're not on their minds as much as you think they're on their mind. You're on their mind. And the truth is, the ones who are thinking about you, the vast majority of them really don't matter. Yep, you heard me correctly. The vast majority of them don't matter. But most of us were trained, most of us were educated, most of us was raised in an environment where we lived with the expectation of others being the paramount thing that we live and we give ourselves to. It's all about what the teacher says. It's what your parent says. It's what the neighbor says. It's what the pastor says. It's what your boss has said. It's what your siblings are saying. It's what everybody else is saying. The question is, what do you say? Have you taken the time to accept the fact that what you start to say to you that needs to be said to you could be something that there are a number of people who are not going to be okay with that? Are you okay with you? Are you okay with you? When I wrote the book, Effective Living, I wanted it to be a guide where people really dived into becoming a better version of who they need to be so that life can be what it's supposed to be. Most people haven't accepted the fact that they're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Everybody is not going to like you. Everybody is not going to like me. Some people don't like how I show up in the world, and that's okay. The question is, do I like me? The question is, do I like me? And my question to you is, do you like you? And there are some people who have gotten a little much and they went as far to say, I don't care what people think about me and I'm all into me in this season. But oftentimes you're hearing that comes from hurt. You're hearing that comes from a certain level of anger and dissatisfaction, where there is a level of callous that's over your heart, where you've gone through something, and you're not speaking that from a liberated place. You're speaking from hurt. You're speaking from past experiences that has damaged you. Over the past couple of years, I've had to do a lot of work on becoming who I am today. With this Effective Living platform, I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. I told someone lately, I told a number of people actually that's really close to me, effective living, first and foremost, is me. It's me learning to live this message genuinely, and if nothing else happens, guess what? I benefited from creating a life I don't need a vacation from. That's the God's truth. If nothing else happens, if nobody ever buys my book, if nobody ever comes to my webinars, seminars, conferences, or invite me to speak, I must tell you, my goal is to live this message. First and foremost, my goal is to be the perfect example of a person who made a commitment to bring it all together. Faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. I've lived a while. Some may say I still got a long way to go. But up to 46 years, I've discovered that there were a lot of things I was doing wrong. So now I'm in a season of my life. I talk about it in the book. I'm having to unlearn what I should have never learned in the beginning. Now, here's the deal. It starts with me. Effective living starts with me. And then secondly, my goal, I'm gonna let the rabbit out of the hat. I'm gonna be transparent and let you guys know what I'm really about. What is Ricardo Miller all about? I'm about making sure that I'm living what I'm teaching. Faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. I want to live this thing. I want to be the epitome of these five things. The idea of creating a life you don't need a vacation from, I want that to be every sense of the word manifested in my life. That's the first thing. The second thing, I've came to this basic truth a few years ago when I've kept hearing people say things like, it's lonely at the top. I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard a lot of influential people say it's lonely at the top. But then I've been around a number of other incredible influential people who have defied that. And it brought me to this particular statement. And that is, it's only lonely at the top when you take the journey by yourself. You may want to write that down. It's only lonely at the top when you take that journey by yourself. So, my second goal in life, after living the message, after making a commitment to becoming more of what I teach and more of what I have written about and more of what I believe is supposed to be what we are supposed to be, I want to be the message first. And then, secondly, I want a community. I want a tribe. I want to walk this out with others. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm about. It's about me living the message. And then two, it's me finding other like-minded people who says, Brother Miller, Coach Miller, Pastor Miller, whatever you want to call me. Individuals who says, I want it all. I want faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. I want it all. What I'm going to say to individuals like that is, come join me. Let's do this together. My assistant, Billy, often would have said during our time working with me, she said something like this, and it's profound. It's amazing. I'm going to keep that statement forever, Billy. Thank you so much. And that statement is, the journey is better with friends. The journey is better with friends. And so, first and foremost, the goal is to live the message. The second is to find other like-minded people who wants to do this journey with me. Now, doing this journey, I will discover there are some people who don't want to do the journey. There are some who want to do the journey, they just don't want to do it with me. Some people don't like my recipe for living life to the fullest, and that's okay. But last but not least, I told you there are three things that I really want to be focused on in this season of my life. It's one, living the message. Two, creating a community around the message. And three, I want to learn how to make some money while doing what I love. In other words, when someone buys the book, when somebody buys effective living gear, when somebody comes and pay to go to the webinars, seminars, and have me to come and speak, oh my goodness. What is that connected to? It's called creating a life you don't need a vacation from. I want this to be what I'm about. So this morning, I want to encourage you to ask yourself, what are you going to be about? Are you going to accept the fact that you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea? There are almost 8 billion people on the planet. I just need about 1 million people decide to be, I'm on the same effective living mission as you are, Coach Ricardo Miller. I just need about 1 million people. Before I turn 50, I would love for the community of effective living, the tribe, to be 1 million strong. Somebody said wishful thinking, whatever. The Bible teaches, what according to your faith, be it done unto you. Keep watching. Stay close. Stay close. It's all coming together. All for the glory of God. Day by day, in every way, I am learning how to live the message, how to find myself walking it out with other like-minded individuals, and the business and the structure of effective living life management agency. It's all coming together. I want to encourage you, do the work, discover what you need to do to learn what you need to be about in this season of your life. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's called insanity. Join me and other like-minded individuals at my upcoming 5K run walk. It's in Dallas, Texas. If you're anywhere in Dallas, join me. Go to my website on this beautiful Sunday morning before you head out to church. While you're at church, remind yourself, I'm going to embrace all that I can to be the best person that I can be so God can be glorified. Get up, go to church, get yourself doing what you're supposed to do so that you can engage at life at its highest level. I declare that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Your best days are ahead of you. Listen, your future is brighter than your past. Whatever you put your hands to is supposed to prosper. You want it all because guess what? Why exist with the potential to have it all and not acquire it all? I'm your coach, I'm your friend, and I'm challenging you. I'm reminding you, you are responsible for doing the work to get it all. Don't you dare settle. Your best days are in front of you. God bless you. Tag somebody who needs to connect with this effective living platform and remind them, hey, I'm joining the community. They should join the community as well. Let's make it a great day, guys. If you're going to church this morning, go ahead and put a comment in the comment section. Which church are you worshiping at this morning? Which church are you worshiping at this morning? Have a great day. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.